Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Chemical Guys Detail Garage. Today, we're going to be showing you guys how to achieve the ultimate wheel and undercarriage care for your ride. Let's get right into it. To start off with, we chose a car that is fairly old, fairly new. This is a 2004 Toyota Tacoma. This Tacoma has been through wear and tear through these past years. I mean, it is not in perfect condition. The hood is missing clear coat, but the wheels do have wear and tear. But what a better way to show you guys on a much more older car. So like this, you have a newer car, you know you could achieve these results on your car. To start off with, this wheel does have permanent damage that unfortunately is not going to come out. For example, it is peeling around the hubcap. So unfortunately, that is not going to be removed. But we'll be doing our best on this video to bring back one, the shine to the undercarriage, two, the shine to the tires, and three, restore the shine on the wheels. Let's get right into this. To start off with, how do you start? Whenever you start thinking about undercarriage, you start thinking, I need 10 different products, I need 10 different brushes, but no, it's fairly simple. It's a lot easier than you actually think, and it's also very fun to do. To start off with, let's just show you guys how dirty and filthy this undercarriage is. I mean, it's dull, it's neglected, and one, it is not OEM factory finished anymore. This Tacoma drives to the valley every single day, and we are here in Torrance, California, so it is a drive on down the 405 freeway. But throughout the miles, throughout filth, debris kicking up, your undercarriage is going to start turning dull. And what ends up happening over time, you're not going to have that lustrous OEM factory finish to it. Now, what is that OEM factory lustrous finish? That is, your undercarriage needs to be black. You don't want to see any chalkiness coming out of your undercarriage, especially this is a 2004 Toyota Tacoma. It is a beautiful truck. A lot of people love Tacomas. If you do love Tacomas, let us know in the comments down below. Comment down like a little truck emoji if you're actually a Tacoma guy. But anyways, how do you get started? Step number one, you're going to need running water. Now you could do this with a waterless technique, but in this occasion we do have running water, so why not use running water? Step number two, we're going to need an all-purpose cleaner. In this occasion, I'm going with something that's very tough, which is All Clean Plus. All Clean Plus is a citrus-based all-purpose cleaner that one, you could dilute it and virtually use it around your whole entire car, such as your tires, such as your undercarriage, your interior, and much more. But this product is just meant to clean. It has no nourishers, nothing whatsoever. It's just something to clean the undercarriage. So step number one, we'll be getting our water hose, and I'm just going to rinse on the undercarriage just to remove the loose grime and debris. I doubt anything will come out because it is raining here in California, and as you guys can see, the undercarriage is still dull. But step number one, get your water hose or your source of water and just rinse it off. Now that I went ahead and rinsed this off, step number two is going to be grab your All Clean. So like I told you guys, All Clean is fairly simple and easy to use. And what I'll do is I'll get my All Clean bottle and I'll be very generous throughout the whole entire undercarriage. I'll spray it everywhere just so I can ensure I have a true clean. All right, so after you spray your undercarriage, what I like to do is I actually just like to let it sit for a couple seconds. And then inside my bucket, I actually just have pure clean water and two brushes. Like I told you guys, this video is going to be achieving the ultimate undercarriage and wheel care, but we're not using many different types of brushes to clean the wheel, even the undercarriage. To start off with, we're gonna clean up the undercarriage using the flag tip brush, which is our wheelie brush. You could spray some All Clean onto it just so it could have extra cleaning power. So now I'll go to the undercarriage and I will just scrub out the undercarriage. Now, as you guys can see, All Clean foams up amazingly. The reason being is the citrus-based product, whenever it comes into contact with any filth, dirt, or grime, is going to foam up, and by the foaming technology that All Clean has, is going to allow me to clean up the surface thoroughly without harming the plastics of this undercarriage. Now, All Clean can also be used on the undercarriage that is most likely carpet. You can still use it on that. All you need to do is just spray some All Clean onto it, pressure washer it out, and then I'll go inside here and just make sure I get the control arm, the spring, and much more. And one of my favorite things is about cleaning up the undercarriage is removing all this filth, all that grime that has been sitting on your undercarriage for many different types of years. So now I'll just grab my brush, I'll rinse it out of my bucket, and you guys can see how the bucket water just turned black. I mean, that's how filthy this undercarriage is. And I'm going to go back one last time and just respray my undercarriage just so I can ensure I achieve a true clean. I'll spray some onto my brush one more time, and then I'll go back into this undercarriage and I'll just clean it up thoroughly. Now, by cleaning up your undercarriage, one, you are going to make your undercarriage look factory new, but two, your truck, your investment, your car is going to look much more nicer when it's rolling down the freeway, rolling down the highway, or even down the street. And you're, over time, if you are planning to resell your car, your truck, you're going to get much more value out of it. And the reason being is the new owner that's going to buy your car is going to realize that this owner actually took care of his car. So now all I need to do is just rinse off the All Clean Plus, and then I'll get back to you guys with the wheel and tire. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we just finished rinsing off the All Clean Plus away from the undercarriage. Now, you guys might ask me, do I need to dress my undercarriage after it's clean? The answer is yes, but we're not done with this detail. We have a next step, and we're still going to be coming in contact with water, so that's why I'm going to wait to dress up the plastic on the undercarriage last, as well as the tire. So, next up on this detail is going to be the tires. The tires are fairly dull. They have tire blooming. As you guys can see, after I rinse it out, I do have runoff onto it. But throughout the whole entire tire, you actually see that I have tire blooming. So how do you actually remove tire blooming? It's fairly simple. One of our newest products that just came out, that just hit the ChemicalGuys line, which is Total Extract. Total Extract is a tire and rubber cleaner that is a must-have in your arsenal. Every single tire, whether it's Pirelli, whether it's Michelin, or any type of tire you have on your car, is going to cause tire blooming. That is natural for a tire. So what is tire blooming? Tire blooming is when you start seeing this brownish effect or this dullness sit on your tire. So now, a lot of people on our comment section, on our social media, ask us, how do I make my tire shine last long? Why do I get tire sling? How can I make my tire shine sit on the tire and actually get absorbed? One of the reasons why your tire shine may be sling onto your paint is, one, your tires are dirty. Two, the dirt is filth, it's just clogging up the pores of the tire. And three, your tire shine has nowhere to go. So to prevent that and re-enhance the shine of your tire and make it bond properly, this is when you use tire and rubber cleaner. So tire and rubber cleaner is fairly simple to use. Let me just put it onto the spray mode. After turning on spray mode, I'll go to my tire and I will spray it throughout the tire very generously. And what I love about Total Extract is it actually has nourishers in it. And as you guys can see, the formula is clinging hard onto the filth and grime. So whenever I come with my big Blue Stiffy or any of my brushes that I choose, is going to remove it thoroughly. So I'll grab my big Blue Stiffy, I'll spray some onto my brush, and now I'll just go to the tire and I'll scrub it out. And immediately you can see that Total Extract starts to foam up amazingly. Now the reason being it starts to foam up is because it actually has foaming agents inside, but I want to show you guys one of the main key factors of these two brushes. This is a flag tip brush. The bristles aren't so stiff compared to something like the big Blue Stiffy. The bristles are much more stiffer. So if you're having that situation where your tire is not removing filth, you might need a stiffer brush. So we do offer different types of brushes here at ChemicalGuys. One from very super soft, such as the wheelie wheel brush, that I like to use like on the face of the wheel, the undercarriage, somewhere won't scratch. Somewhere wherever you need much more agitation, that's when you can bump it up to a big Blue Stiffy. So if you always want to see these brushes, just check out the links down below. We'll link everything from whatever product I use in this video. But I just want to show you guys how Total Extract works with the big Blue Stiffy. After I finish scrubbing it, you guys can see the foam is still on there. It's fairly thick. But now, what is the next step? I want to work more productive. So what's the next step? And that is going to be using our brand new Incite color changing wheel cleaner. So Incite color changing wheel cleaner is one of my favorite products as of today. It just launched today. It's actually very simple to use. So what you want to do is just pop off the cap, get your color changing foaming wheel cleaner, and all you need to do is just foam up the wheel. One of my favorite things about this wheel cleaner is it comes out blue, and after it sits on the wheel for a while, it goes white. That's because it's removing all the filth, all the grime, all the debris. And one of my favorite things is it's in an aerosol can. So the aerosol can is going to allow you to get into intricate areas, such as the lug nuts, such as the valve stems, throughout the whole entire wheel. So like this, you achieve a true wheel clean. And after I'm done, that's how simple it is. I do not need to scrub the face of the wheel. I'm just going to let it sit, let it agitate all the filth, and once I'm done or letting it sit for anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds, I'll grab my water hose and just rinse everything off. And that's how fast and simple it is to achieve ultimate wheel clean on your wheels and tires. So I just want to show you guys, the formula is actually changing colors. It's removing all the filth away from the wheel, all the brake dust, all the filth that's sitting on the wheel. It's going to help me pull it off. So like this, whenever I just get a clean microfiber towel, dry up everything, I'm ready to go. And Incite, before I forget, Incite can also be used on all type of glossy wheels, anodized chrome, aluminum, and glossy wheels, as well as OEM. So now that it has been sitting for anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds, I'll get my source of water, and all I'm gonna do is just rinse everything off. Top to bottom, I'm gonna start off by rinsing off the tire, then I'll get the wheel. Then after I'm done doing that, I'll just get my clean microfiber towel that I'm up here. I'll dry everything up. I might even bring out the ProBlow so I can help me dry up the undercarriage. And then once everything's completely dry, I'll get back to you guys so I can show you guys how fast and easy and fun it is to dress up your tires and your undercarriage. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we just finished blowing off the whole entire undercarriage using the ProBlow. So this is also a must-have in your chemicalguys arsenal. The reason being is, obviously, getting a towel inside the undercarriage into the intricate areas is going to be much more difficult. But by using the ProBlow, it's going to stream air into intricate areas. So this is also a must-have. You can dry your exterior with it, get on the nooks and crannies as well as emblems whenever you're done washing your car. So now I'll just put my ProBlow off to the side, and now it's time to dress up the undercarriage. But one thing that I was actually noticing on this undercarriage is it's actually white and black. So by that, I mean the undercarriage right here, the plastic has been completely tarnished to the point where the plastic, it looks very dull compared to right here. It still has a little bit of pigment from the factory, but this is normal wear and tear. Obviously, it is a 2004 truck. Now, if you want to avoid this is why we recommend doing this to your newer car. Make sure you start taking care of it from the get-go. Like this, you're not running into this situation where your undercarriage looks completely dull. So now the undercarriage has been completely clean. Now it's ready for a dressing. So to start off with, we're gonna use our microfiber applicator. As always, if you do have a tag on your microfiber applicator or towel, just rip it off and put the tag off to the side. And then we'll be using Bare Bones. So Bare Bones is an undercarriage spray and protectant that's going to prevent any more failure to your undercarriage. It's going to rejuvenate it, make it look black, make it look like it just came out the showroom. So how to use it? There's two different ways. One, you can spray directly onto it, or two, you can spray directly onto an applicator. So on the easy to reach areas, get your microfiber applicator, your Bare Bones, spray some onto it, and on the hard to reach areas, just lightly mist the area. So if I go to this area right here and I start working it in, just check out how it transformed the undercarriage. I mean, it restored it back to black, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for premium results with premium products. And just by using chemicalguys Bare Bones is going to allow me to restore this undercarriage on this 2004 Toyota Tacoma back to black to how I really want it. And that's what we want to achieve, especially if you live in areas where it rains, where you have tons of snow. Having a protected undercarriage is going to protect you from salt, protect you from rusting. It's going to protect your undercarriage from failing over time. And like I told you guys, a little bit also goes a very long way. Just go in there, work it in, and if you need more, feel free to apply more. But the tremendous results I am achieving just by using Bare Bones, it's unbelievable. And for anybody that has hard to reach areas, here's the key point. Whenever you will be spraying Bare Bones onto your undercarriage, you kind of want to do like a mist to it. Don't oversaturate the area because you don't want it to leak. So if you are doing it, just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you guys can see, it's stuck onto the plastic. It's not dripping. It's not going to drip all over your tires. It's going to get it's going to get stuck into the hard to reach areas. And if you still have the opportunity, go back and just work it in, massage it in, treat it like your skin, work it in so it could actually nourish the plastic. But on the other hand, I'm just going to be able to get the rest of the hard to reach areas. And you could also use this on suspension work, chassis, and much more, so you could restore the finish to it. And obviously, these are the premium results we're looking for. So now I just have that side to work on, and then I'll show you guys next up on this detail, which is going to be restoring the shine to these tires. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we just finished taking care of the undercarriage, and as you guys can see, the undercarriage is now invisible. Because, not in the sense that it's actually gone, but in the sense that actually now it's hiding, because this is how you actually want your undercarriage to look. You want it to look black, you don't want it to be popping out, you don't want that chalkiness effect or that dullness effect. So now it's back to black, it looks like factory, and I'm happy with my results. The plastic before was dull, neglected, and dirty. If you guys look down here, you guys can see how dirty this water actually is now, and that is everything that came out from the undercarriage. So this is why we constantly tell you guys, protect your undercarriage, clean it up, because at the end of the day, you're gonna end up looking like this. Your undercarriage is going to be super filthy, and you're gonna have much more difficult time to restore it. But now to just finish off this detail on this wheel and undercarriage, now we just have the tire left. The tire needs some type of shine left behind, because I also wanted to protect it. So we'll be using Blue Guard. Blue Guard is an oil-based dressing, and this is a key factor for anybody that lives in a city or in a state where it rains a lot. If you're encountering a lot of water, I recommend going with oil-based formula. The reason being, oil and water don't mix, so your tire shine will last longer. And then same thing to apply it is I'll be getting a brand new applicator, a microfiber applicator. The microfiber applicators I actually use today actually come in 2-packs, so that's how I'm using the secondary applicator that came in the package. I'll get my Blue Guard, I'll spray some onto my applicator, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I will go to my tire. Now I'm going to do my best to give you guys a 50-50, just so you guys can see what a tire that is protected looks like compared to a tire that is dull and does not have any type of protection on it. Now Blue Guard is going to deliver a high shine left behind, but it's also not going to be too shiny to the point where it's going to be causing a glare. And that's one of my favorite things about me. You know, I'm more of a satin high shine guy compared to someone like Christian behind the camera. He might like that super glossy look, who knows what. So this is why we offer here many different types of tire shine here at Chemical Guys, is because we like to cater to everyone. Everyone has different options, different choices, and different likings. So after one coat, I'll get my Blue Guard, spray some more onto my applicator, and I actually like to give it 2 to 3 coats onto my tires, just so I can ensure the tire is actually going to suck up the Blue Guard and is not going to fail over time. Because one, all these cars that come into the detail garage, I personally don't know what the condition is in. I just see it roll up, and then I show you guys how to do it onto your car. So this is also a learning process for me, because I need to know how the tire's reacting. One, there's sometimes when cars pull up to the detail garage and the tire simply just soaks it right in. So that's when I might apply 3 to 4 coats of tire shine, because I want the tire to actually come back to how it once looked, and super shiny, and the tire shine won't fail. So if you're the type of person that never cleans your tires or never applies tire shine, you might need 2 to 3 coats, and that's perfectly fine. Everybody's car is different. So after, I'll just give it one more pass, and I'll just want to show you guys the before and after. I mean, you guys can see the night and day difference. The tires right here is completely clean, but it's not protected, compared to over here. Now it's clean and it's protected by using Blue Guard. So let's just give you guys a quick rundown what I did. To start off with, we started out by cleaning up the undercarriage using All Clean Plus. Secondary, we scrubbed it out with the wheelie wheel brush. Third, we rinsed it. We moved on to the tire. We used our brand new product, which is Incite, on the wheel. Total extract on the tire, and then just finishing up with Blue Guard. So let me just do this side now, just so I can show you guys how fast and simple and easy it is to do it, to restore shine to these tires. And obviously, for everyone that always comments down below saying you're missing the bottom of your tire, we know we pull the car back, just get the bottom of the tire and you're good to go. But let me just keep massaging this tire shine in. And just like that, I went ahead and restored the undercarriage, the wheel, the tire, and everything on this Tacoma back to how I like it, how the owner actually bought it off the lot. Now, this is a 2004 truck. The results are there, and I achieved them using a couple of products, a couple brushes, and obviously like a speed blower, which is the ProBlow. But the results are amazing from night and day. The wheel's clean, the tire shine is now there, tire has been degreased, the undercarriage is brought back to black, and this is a 2004 truck. So if the 2004 truck could achieve it, you could achieve it as well. As always, if you guys want to pick up any of these products that I used in today's video, you guys already know where to go, chemicalguys.com, or drive down to your local detail garage. We have over 100 detail garage locations across the globe, including Canada and the UK. As always, I'm Henry, and thank you for sharing your passion with Chemical Guys.